Coach, just your early impressions of Kevin and what you saw through him during this process.
He's an impressive young man, really mature, very honest about where he's at with his game, how he sees things moving forward. I was just really impressed with the way he absorbed film sessions, the way he competed in the workout. You know, I love the fact that he wanted to be at Kentucky, that he wanted to be a Knick. Says a lot about that kid, that he wants challenges, and so I think he's going to fit exactly what we want to build our culture on.
Was there anything that you saw in the workout that surprised you that you didn't see on tape of him?
His ball handling. Yeah, he really took a big jump forward with his handle, because there was some really competitive guys in that workout, some good defenders, and he handled pressure and handled the ball in traffic very well.
What do you realistically expect at that age for someone who didn't play competitively for a year, that what you're going to see?
I don't know. The unknown is the fun part about it. He's a kid. I just went back through some of his film from high school. He has incredible timing. He runs like a deer. He has great hands. And he's a good kid. I did a lot of research on him. I know some people that have been working with him. So guys like that, I felt like in the right environment, provided the right service, the right kind of coaching staff, the right organization, those guys find a way to flourish.
Do you feel with Kevin, that management really trusts you so much in terms of player development that they were very comfortable to make this pick since you?
Well, I hope so.
Is that your big thing?
Well, yeah, and I just think that's where this league is at anyway. It doesn't matter who we would have taken at 9. Whoever it was going to need a lot of work and a lot of development and a lot of, some mentors and some off the court, growth as a man. So we knew that. That's just our league now. And so as we looked at it, we said, what really fits the type of team we're trying to put together? From a character standpoint, from an athletic standpoint, from a skill standpoint. And, he literally checked every box for us.
How do you envision using him now? Is this something you're going to see in summer league?
It's the same thing with what I said about Kristaps. I'm not labeling him. I'm not putting him in a box. I don't know what position he is. Don't ask me. He's just going to be a heck of a basketball player that I'm going to put in every position on the court.
Do you think Kevin has responded well to physicality in the workouts? Do you think he's going to respond well?
Yeah, he really responded well to the physicality. It was I would say our best workout out of all of the workouts that we had. And he, you're talking about physical, guys hitting the floor. It was possessions where, guy turns the ball over, chase the other guy down, block a dunk at the rim. Like it was no one was given an inch in that workout. And so the fact that he shined in that workout says a lot about him.
They would say, coming to New York, he needed thick skin. What did you see in him, in Kevin, that mentally that he can handle?
Well, he wanted to be at Kentucky. That's a tough place to just say, I'm going in here and I'm a flourish in this place. Like, you have to have a certain type of attitude, a certain confidence, a certain competitive edge to want that. And right from the beginning, this kid wanted to be a Knick. And to ask for that, I'm crazy enough because I can relate. I asked to be a Knick, right? To ask for that, you have to be a certain type of competitor. But you also have to understand that there's a history involved and that there's something great on the other side of it if you do it the right way. So the fact that he wanted that and he embraced that, it tells me a lot about who he is.
Do you expect him to be productive right away?
Yes.
Or is this going to be years?
No, I think he'll be productive right away. I really do.
How much can he, in terms of minutes?
That's up to him. Yeah, I'm not handing out nothing. Everything will be earned. Obviously, we're going to have a super young team, but I feel like why even disrupt the culture by handing something to a kid? Make them earn everything along the way. It's going to make them tougher. They'll become better teammates. They'll believe in what we're doing more if they know that there's a fair shake.
With Frank, the philosophy was we want to bring in a veteran guy to start above him so he can kind of ease into. Is that what you're thinking here, or you have no problem putting him in the
No, I got no problem playing him. Starting him, playing him, whatever ends up coming out of it. I wouldn't have had no problem doing that with Frank. These guys got to swim now, and some of that means there's going to be some bumps, but you learn faster by going through it. And so I feel very confident throwing these young guys out there and letting them go through the highs and lows of the league.
Why so confident? Believe an 18-year-old guy's going to be 19 then, but he'll be able to produce right away for you guys.
Well, I mean, his body of work and his skill set says it. It fits. It translates. He can shoot the ball. He finishes well around the rim. He runs the floor well. You know, he knows how to get the spots on the floor. Guys that are natural scorers, that stuff translates. I think we all like the way that kid's looking up in Boston right now, and I'm not putting that kind of pressure on this kid to be him. But it just does when you have that kind of skill set at that height, that athleticism. You know, I see him being a very productive player.
How important is it for him to improve his three-point shooting?
I think that's going to come with strength. It's going to come with just repetition, being out there in the deep water, swimming long enough. His fundamentals are fantastic. Some of his percentage was taking tough shots. Some of it is, you know, taking shots maybe where you wasn't ready to shoot. But I'm going to try to make him very comfortable with where shots are coming from early, really getting them good in those areas first, and then building out from there.
Take a couple more guys.
You see, I think you were asked, as a starting player this season, you feel there's a possibility?
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at our roster right now. Absolutely. Who's our starting three? Any of you guys know? You want to help me?
Courtney or Tim.
And they're both 6'5", and he's got to guard LeBron and Durant, and those are the threes in our league. So I feel like it's a very good opportunity there for him to have a chance to start.
When's the last time you had a young team?
Miami. When I was an assistant in Miami, that was the last time I was a part of a really young team after the breakup of the Big Three. We were pretty raw. But it was great because we got in the gym, we got to work, we put our heads down, and guys like Tyler Johnson came out of that, and Josh Richardson and Justice Winslow and Hassan, all of those kids grew out of that. And so, you know, I'm excited to get back into that environment. In fact, that's what we've been doing up to the draft. Our young kids have been in here every day. We've had no less than 7 guys in here every day just sweating it out, getting in the gym. And for me, it's been good because, you know, I was out. So I didn't realize how much I missed smelling the gym and being in here working with the guys. So it's been a great environment that we're creating. I got a heck of a staff. I hired all development guys, all guys with development backgrounds. And so now we're going to throw these kids in the mix and get ready for Summer League.
One more guy.
Did you see Mitchell play in the Jordan game or the McDonald's game live? Or
I didn't see it live. I've watched the film. Impressive. I mean, if you watch it, you see what Scott and those guys saw in him. You know, his timing is incredible. He has a great motor. He's super long. You know, he has that. It's an instinct that Capella has. It really is. Because if everybody had it, they'd all do it. And this kid was doing it very easily at a young age. And so hopefully we can build on that, really give him a defined role like a Capella type of guy, and then start building this game from there.
Hey, when you talk development, how much is off the court work in the gym, and how much is in-game and learning?
It's a 24-hour job. That's why we have Craig Robertson here. He's been fantastic. He and I and our staffs have been just in sync in how we want to attack it on and off the court. I'm really big into developing the man, so I'm going to try to provide different things around them to educate them so that how fast can I create ownership in their own careers and get these guys really understanding what it takes to be a pro for a long period of time.